In Ghana, people in the informal sector are particularly vulnerable to various kinds of risks. However, the informal sector is typically excluded from the formal insurance market. As a result, access to insurance services is especially low amongst the low-income population. The GIZ seeks to support the NIC and the GIA in their efforts to increase access to tailor-made insurance products for poor population groups.
The low-income earners at the informal sector, who form the majority of the population, are cut off by traditional or conventional insurance.
Education is key, and it's an area that we think we should really work at. And so we are already in partnership with the GIZ.
It all started back in 2010 when we started our collaboration with the National Insurance Commission on the Program for Sustainable Economic Development. And our objective is to further develop the insurance sector in Ghana.
And so we decided to use movies to increase knowledge or awareness of insurance and to change the perceptions people have towards insurance.
We clearly found out that there's a lack of access to insurance products, in particular for low-income households, and that is our target group.
They have provided the needed technical and financial assistance that has enabled the NIC to embark on some projects that have added value to the insurance industry in Ghana.
That's how come we have these roadshows where we are trying as much as possible to get most of the rural dwellers to understand that they also need insurance products.
I think these roadshows have brought us very close to the target group.
You go out there and, moving from village to village, educating them on insurance products.
This is an innovative way of approaching consumer education.
So we've covered about 30 communities across the central region. We've done also 20 communities across 4 districts in Ghana, that is Techiman, Tamale, Ho, and Awin, 5 communities in each region.
We were really welcomed, and most of the people were surprised that, they didn't know they could hook onto insurance like this.
The steps in implementing a roadshow are that you identify the topic of interest for the education for which you're doing the roadshow. You want to define your target group, the objective of the education, the prospective areas you would like to visit on the roadshow, the tools or measures you would use to communicate during the roadshow, the partners involved or you would see to be involved, engage the partner in developing the content, the budget and the timeline. You want to obtain a technical service provider because all the things that go with implementation cannot be done alone, on the ground. Last, but perhaps the most important, is the rollout. So the real implementation on the ground where the technical service provider is doing all the things that has been pre-decided and pre-discussed with them.
Education is a very prime key area that we want to work on. That is one of the surest ways to increase insurance penetration. Let the people know that you are there. Let the people know that you have products that they need. And let the people know that the products are such that they can afford them.
Sometimes people like ne ka fala ne medeso no ne sronye ku ne mezu ahosia.
12% of the population in Ghana are covered by insurance policies. We have 15 companies that offer around about 29 products, and we have already now almost 3 million microinsurance policies sold in the market. It is quite good, but I think we can do better.
Anyo bena organizers wa gafa zievelia abadunku nu onaji awebe amewanyo wa get insurance policies.
On the day of the event, you would have various activities. So in the morning, you would have vans going around announcing the event, the venue, the time, and inviting people. And then there's a setup of heavy equipment in the stage, for instance, to make sure everything is in place. And then later in the afternoon, we start the music. And then we start with the event. So the master of ceremonies would announce and everyone will be seated. The movie or whatever communication tool is used will be shown. Then there's a Q&A session where there's an interaction between the people and the resource person.
Insurance education is very important, and everybody knows that insurance is very technical. So we at the NIC take insurance education seriously, especially when we think we should increase the penetration rate.
And I still think that it's one area that GIA should continue to work with the GIZ and NIC to pursue, because that is, one of the solutions or long-term solutions that can see how we can turn around insurance penetration in the country.